So it's been a while since I've done these, but we are back with what you need to know Wednesdays. Okay. If you're new here, hi, my name is B. It's been a while since I've done these. This is really just a general tap in per week just to see what you might need to know. This can be for love, this could be for money, this could be for career, this could be for friends, this could be for family. It's really just whatever come out. Okay. If you're accustomed to being here, hi, welcome back. Hope you've had a great Tuesday. I've been having a pretty lazy couple of days. I don't know. I feel like Mars going direct has been really weird for me. You know what I mean? Like I either really want to sleep all day and just rest and just relax, and sometimes it's like I gotta go, I gotta do stuff now, I gotta get stuff done. I have to like stay on top of everything. But I am a Sagittarius, so they did say mutable signs would be feeling it a lot. So I don't know. I feel like I'm in this weird space of like go, and relax, slow down, rest. Time is on your side, right? So I'm trying to balance it all. But again, if you're new here, hopefully you can subscribe. Hopefully you love it here. Everyone so far has been really loving it here, so hopefully you love it here. I have, of course, the music playing. Y'all know how we do this. If you're accustomed to how this goes, I'm going to pull an oracle card. I'll jump in with a couple of tarot cards. Um, and that'll just be everything. Okay. I think I found the remedy to it being so dark in here. I've just been tilting my lamp more so it can be in my face, and I already like it because it doesn't look all dark and gloomy. You know, so I might do it like this until I actually can invest in a ring lamp, ring light. I don't know. I told y'all it's been a very weird color. I feel like I'm low key like in a twilight zone. But okay, let's go ahead and jump in with the oracle card of what you guys need to know. Thank you Yahweh for these messages. Allow these messages to be clear for January 25th. It'll be the 25th by the time you guys watch this. It's the 24th, 6 p.m. as I am recording it. That's How by Young Dolph and Key Glock is playing. I can't remember the chorus, but I know I like the song. Nah, I can never ever trust a bitch. Something about I got too much drip, too much ice, too much. Y'all know how Young Dolph is. R.I.P. to that man, okay? Every time I hear a song by him, I gotta say R.I.P. because my boy, it just still touched my heart. Just like him with Takeoff. Every time I hear a Takeoff song, I just gotta shake my head and say R.I.P. because we lose good artists, good magicians to silly nonsense and violence, and it's really crazy. All right, so let's go ahead and jump in. We are using the hip hop queens. So let's see what it's giving. Give me something for the collective of what we need to know for this Wednesday, January 25th, 2023. What do we need to know for the collective, for love, for money, for generals? Give me one more card. The first card we have is Jean Grey with versatility. One thing about Young Dolph, he gonna mention some big booty bitches. He gonna mention some big booty bitches, okay? That man know he love him some big booty women. Look, I feel like in every other song he be mentioning it. This girl, okay, don't you have a wife? My goodness. So the second card that's out is Us Girls. The Us Girls? Oh yeah, I don't know why I wanted to call them Spice Girls. Us Girls, and it says guidance. So even with the versatility card and the guidance card, the versatility card for this week, for what we need to know this week with Jean Grey, it does say it's time to really switch up the versatility. The Jean Grey card is a card to say that it's time to shake up your style. You know what I mean? This could be an actual literal style. This could be how you go about going something. This could be the style of how you go about making money, how you operate in your relationships. It could be the style of anything. But this does say it's time to really shake up your style. Okay. The Jean Grey card has always been a card about how versatile the artist is, right? I never really grew up with Jean Grey. My mother was never really a Jean Grey type of person. If she was, I don't remember her mentioning Jean Grey. Um, but as I got older and I have kind of checked out the discography, Jean Grey does rap a lot about different things, and they rap over different type of beats, right? Different type of instrumentals, different types of sounds. Um, they've molded their sound and crafted their sound to be able to be so versatile, right? They can do fast music, they can do slow music that's melodic, they can do conscious rap, they can do regular just talking, you know what I mean? Um, Let me go ahead, child, mute that, because you know my phone will go off when I'm doing these. Um, so it is giving like this is the time to really shake up your style of how you've been doing things. Maybe you've been dressing one way, and it can benefit you to try to dress up another way. Maybe you've been going after something one way, where it's like you need to switch up your style, you need to switch up your approach. The Us Girls is about guidance. This also says it's time to consult with some of the women in your life. Okay, feminine energies. This could be pertaining to you. This could be about you, or you could be a masculine energy and maybe you have some things going on where you need to consult with your mom, your sisters, your aunts, your grandmother. The women in your life right now could really have some guidance about how to go about doing things, right? um what this card also usually gives me is like, as women, feminine energies, right? As women, oftentimes we think about love, but we don't consult with those who came before us to figure out love, right? Same thing with masculine energies. Really, you out here dealing with women, but then you don't even consult with your mom and the women in your family about how to operate and handle these women in your life. Or as a woman, we deal with these men or same sex, however your sexuality preference is set up, right? Whoever you're dealing with, however you're dealing with them, right? It will be very important for you to consult with the women in your family about that, right? If you're male to male relationship, then maybe your mom can tell you something about opening up more or being more vulnerable with your person, right? Having those fears, allowing that to be normal, right? So I do feel like there is some guidance this week that can be attained by consulting with the women in your family. And this could definitely be about kind of switching up your style, switching up your skills, switching up how you go about doing something, right? If this is dating, maybe you've been having the same style of going after these men, right? Or these women. And it's like you need to consult with somebody about that. The bottom of the deck, we have Sparky D, which is resistance. Sparky D really isn't a card that I get often, so I'm going to read out of the book for that one because I couldn't tell you nothing. Sorry it's late. I took a nap. So it says Sparky D. Nope. It says you have a spark in you, but you may be feeling like that power is a little lost. There is an invisible barrier between where you are now and where you long to be. Like Sparky, you have to choose you. And while that's a tough decision for anyone with a beating heart, it doesn't mean that you should accept less than what you know you deserve. Make a list of things that may feel Make a list of things that you feel may be stopping you from your end goal. Resist the urge to talk down on yourself, but rather approach these roadblocks with grace and understanding. You'll have a breakthrough soon enough. It says refusal, pushback, regret, blockage, and opening, right? So some of you, this could definitely be pertaining to dating. Maybe there's some blockages, right? Maybe you know what you deserve and it's time for you to choose yourself, but you don't really know how to do that, right? Maybe you trying to switch up some things. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you've been so accustomed to people pleasing, right? You doing what your mama, your brother, your auntie, your uncle, your cousin, your grandmamas wanted you to do. But now it's time for you to really choose yourself and ask yourself, person watching, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? How do you feel about it? What makes you feel good, right? How do you want to approach life? Just because your mom or grandmother, right, always told you you had to approach life this way, you can switch it up, right? Just like Sparky D. She can do conscious rap, but then she also can switch it up and do street talk, right? She can do trap music, right? She can do soft and melodic and slow it down, but then she know how to speed it up too. So how are you differentiating, right, that style? How are you diversifying that style? How are you adding that versatility? right? Maybe you're still going through a path of resistance. Maybe you're seeing some pushback. Maybe you're trying to become more versatile, right? Still not a player. Yeah, by Big Pun. Big Pun real name was Big Punisher. Why I didn't know that? I didn't know that. How I didn't know that? This should say Big Punisher. I thought this nigga name was Big Pun this whole time. I swear. Okay, so but it says still not a player, right? So even that gives me, maybe you trying to diversify your style, right? Maybe again, y'all know I channel with the music too, so maybe you're dealing with a lot of players, right? Person watching, or maybe you trying to be a player, a person watching, and it's like you're seeing a lot of resistance and roadblocks, as well, where it's like you need a little guidance. You need a little guidance on how uh to kind of add some versatility to the guys that you pick or the women that you pick, right? Add a little versatility to who you are, you know what I mean? If you try not to be a player, right? Maybe you're a masculine watching this and you like, I'm trying to prove to these women, right? Because I keep seeing roadblocks. They think I'm out here pimping and dealing with other women. I'm not a player. I just crush a lot. Okay, it's very much the energy, but it's like you need to add some versatility to how you're going about it, right? It could be that you're not a player no more, yeah, but if you still coming at these women and with player ways and player mannerisms, it's giving you think you a player, right? And that's how you keep meeting these blockages where it's like, damn, I'm trying to get a nice, I'm trying to meet a nice young lady. Right? So this could be a time too where you need to be consulting with the women in your family and be like, Mom, how, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to find a wife out here, and these ladies be thinking that I'm just running game, right? And your mama or your aunt or your sister, right? Again, brothers. I know that's a big thing too. Like my uncles be calling me child. My brother call me by they women. Um, but they gonna utilize me, right? They gonna utilize the women in their family to be like, look, so what's going on with these women? You know what I mean? What's going on? Okay, cause I've been trying to give me a wife out here in these streets, but these women, okay. So you might have to consult with some of the women in your life. Women, if this is you, you need to might probably go to your big sister, your auntie, if she's married, your grandma, if they married, and talk to them and say, listen, I've been trying to find a good guy, but I've been running into these players, right? Who claiming I'm not a player. I just crush a lot. It's just bullshit. They players, right? How am I going to diversify? What do I need to diversify and change within myself to add some versatility to who I'm attracting, right? So I won't be seeing these blockages. So I won't be met with these blockages. Okay, because my boy said, "Look, I'm not a player. I just crush a lot." I don't know why I always thought that was Biggie. I don't know why I always thought. Did Biggie take that little snippet? I don't think so though. I don't know. I'm gonna think about. I'm gonna be pondering on that by the time I get off here. Because I could have swore that Biggie was the one who said that, but it says Big Punisher. It does. It does. It does not say Notorious B.I.G. It does not say Big Pun. It says Big Punisher. I'm not a player. I just crush a lot. Okay. So give me something for what do we need to know for January 25th, 2023. What do we need to know? Some of you could probably benefit from listening to these people. If you are a hip hop head like I am, if you've never heard of Jean Grey or you haven't listened to Jean Grey, this is the time to definitely check them out. Even if you haven't listened to the Us Girls, right? This is the time to actually do that. Or either Sparky D. Sparky D, all three of these women are not women I'm familiar with. Give me something for what do we need to know Wednesday? Give me something for what do we need to know Wednesday? Ten of Pentacles is the first card out, so it's definitely giving. You might need to consult with some family. Yeah, you have the Ten of Pentacles, and the World card already, so it is giving. You might need to consult with your family. Some of you this week, it'll very much benefit you to talk with your family about some of the cycles you need to break, and get some guidance on how to break them. Right? Y'all know I love to make these a little interpersonal. So even for me, I know when it comes to dating and stuff like that, I've been really healing my relationship with my mom. And child, every time we talk on the phone, child, we talk about dating, right? And but we kind of be comparing notes, right? And I kind of see it as guidance as well, because a lot of the things that I'm going through and the cycles that I go through in love and in how I operate in love, right? Not even just like with the men, but just my my hobbies, my habits, my patterns and behaviors and stuff like that. I see a lot of that talking to my mom, where it's like she kind of went through that too, where it's like, yeah, I too be overextending for these men, because you see the potential and you see the benefit of the doubt, and you want to kind of stand in the gap with them, and right. But it also is teaching me that guidance of, you can't do that though, because a lot of these men, and again, I know it's not everybody, but just sharing my experience, me and my mother talk a lot about how, again, if you're not careful, these men will use you. You know what I'm saying? You thinking that you being a good, loyal partner. You thinking you standing in the gap with your person. You thinking that you motivating them and supporting them and trying to stick it out through them while times are hard, just for a motherfucker to get on their feet and then look at you and be like, oh, appreciate that. See ya. Right? Then now we looking with the long face and shit. We looking all sad, because it's like, well, damn, what about me, right? But there could be some cycles person watching, regardless of if it's romance, love, or whatever it is, where it's like talking to your family can help you break some of these cycles, right? They can help you add some versatility or give you that guidance, so you won't have to keep facing these roadblocks, right? To how to add some versatility to who you're dating, who you're attracted to, right? Where it's like, listen, yeah, we like to go for the tall, dark, and handsome types, but you got to go for the light skin type too. Yeah, we might like the super tough alpha male type, but we also got to go for the soft natured type too, right? Add some versatility to who you're talking to, you know. So for some of you, that'll be very, very important. Similar by Money Man is playing, so I do feel like there might be some women in your family that could be going through something similar, or could have been dealt with something similar. It doesn't really matter if you're a feminine or not. Again, I am picking it up intuitively, where it's like you could be a masculine, and you could be going through this too, where it's like, listen, you keep doing the same shit, or you keep going for similar women, and then now you like, well, why can't I find a good girl? I keep finding roadblocks and resistance, because you keep going for the same type of women who are materialistic and frivolous, and they don't really care about real shit, right? Up under, at the bottom of the deck, up under that, we have spirituality, right? So these are people who don't really believe in shit beyond the eye. You know what I mean? You keep going for women who idealize lace fronts and BBLs, and there's nothing wrong with a lace front and a BBL. I love a good wig. And shit, I personally wouldn't. Well, I'll probably get surgery on my titties, but I'd never get surgery on my ass. I got enough ass. So it's nothing against that. But again, it's like, if you looking for a bitch who believe in planting and plant-based diets, and believe in spirituality and how the body is the temple, and then you gotta add some versatility to these bitches who idealize perks and laces and shoes. Yeah, you not gonna find that woman amongst that, because you need to add some versatility, right? And it could be the same thing with feminine energies. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, you keep attracting the same types, you keep attracting the same type of friends, right? The same type of lovers, the same type of people at your job. And it's like, you need to start really getting some guidance from the women around you, or just be in talks with the women around you. Because again, this don't even gotta be mama, daddy. You can do this with your fellow sister and brethren. Hey man, yeah, because where are all the good women at? I'm so tired of these women who just want me to buy them a bag. Where are the women who really want to get to know me for me, right? I'm so tired of these men who just want to sleep with me. Where are the men who actually value conversation and value structure and value family, home life? You know what I'm saying? And again, being in communication with your homegirls, your sisters, your sister, and your best friends can also kind of give you this as well. A lot of family energy here too for you guys for this collective. last card here. So we have the Ten of Pentacles, we have the World card, we have the Nine of Swords, which came out after. We have the Ten of Cups, which is also here. We have the Five of Wands. Okay, and we have the Knight of Swords reverse. I do feel like for some of you guys this week, you could also be enduring a couple of obstacles with this Five of Wands here. You don't have to go through these obstacles by yourself. Again, this is giving me there's more than one way to skin a cat, okay? But with the Knight of Swords reverse, if you're not really asking to receive that guidance, you're not going to get it. All right, so again, this don't even got to just be love and romance. This could be money, this could be career, this could be finances, this could be business. This could be projects, okay? Again, I feel like if you're seeing some resistance, it is because you need to change up how you're doing something. I'm getting that real heavy. So even if you are trying to get a business out there, right, then you need to change up how you're doing stuff. If you open the business in a boutique, but all you're doing is putting your shit out on Facebook, that's not good enough. It's not. Facebook probably do bring you some good clientele, right? Facebook is a very trustworthy app, but you also have a larger platform and a larger audience to be able to see. You need to be able to switch it up some. If you're not able to add some versatility to your audience, to what you're doing, to how you're approaching things, like I said in the beginning, then you're still fucked, right? Because Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck, you just don't want to get outside your comfort zone, right? Facebook is a comfort zone for you. All your family there, your cousins, your friends, your mama, your daddy, all of that. You don't know nobody on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? You don't know nobody on TikTok. You don't know nobody on Instagram. You don't know nobody on YouTube, right? But you still keep yourself in this box, right? That's how you meet in resistance and roadblocks. And it's like, well, why this don't work? I've been doing my posts on Facebook for the past 6 months. Now, month number 7, it seemed like I'm getting some resistance. Like, my page ain't garnering enough stuff, because you need to go somewhere else, try something else, try another lane, move into another lane, right? You need to push your stuff on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, decom, whatever you can find that can let you do what you need to do it, right? And again, if you don't really know, then there's some women in your family that can help you consult with that, right? You do have both family cards here. You have 1010, two family cards, okay? So 1010 could be a number that you guys see a lot, all right? 222 could be a number you see a lot, because I see two twos at the bottom of the deck. For those of you where this is a partnership, again, you might need to get outside your comfort zone. Okay, you might need to, if you have issues getting outside your comfort zone, you might need to consult with the women in your family. Okay, and that's not gonna be for everybody. Now, some of you, again, you already been try shit. At this point, the resistance card is you need to stop trying shit, right? So figure out what side of the spectrum you on. Some of y'all have tried too much shit, and you didn't got guidance from everybody you could try to get guidance from, bitch. At this point, let the cycle close itself out, okay, and focus on what you can focus on. I feel like for those of you where that apply, it's not doing nothing is outside your comfort zone. Right? For some of us, not doing anything is that, because we can do the versatility. That's not the issue. But see, you need to learn how to diversify and add some versatility, and when to just understand that, hey, this is a roadblock. I can't go no further than this. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes a roadblock is just that, a roadblock. Sometimes a blockage is just that, a blockage. Sometimes you meet resistance because it's not for you to have it. Okay? It don't matter how you flip it up, rub it down, twist it over. It's not for you to have it. It don't matter how many times you go talk to your grandmama about why your husband, fiance, boyfriend ain't doing right. Your grandmama can talk to you till she blue in the face. If it's not meant for you to have it, it's not meant for you to have it. Okay, so for some of you, just need to simply relax. Okay, so sometimes it's not meant for us to have shit, and we just have to be okay with that. Sometimes it ain't for us to open the door, and we just got to be okay with that. Sometimes we want something so bad that we don't even pay attention to what's standing right beside us. Okay, let me reiterate that. Sometimes we want what's in front of our face so bad that we don't pay attention to what's standing right beside us. Okay, so sometimes the blockage, the rejection is God's protection. And I am seeing that too. But for some of you here, you meet roadblocks because there's a cycle that you need to like let go of, and instead of releasing the cycle and trying a different approach or trying something different, you just allow anxiety to get to you. Who Won't Smoke by Not Our Wick is playing. So if this is romantic, I am kind of picking it up too, where it's like you probably don't want to smoke. I just saw 25 which is giving me 77. So yeah. um and yeah, and where that applies, yes. So I am picking it up real heavy. For some of you, you are the resistance in your life. This is more so for dating, or for those of you that is dealing with family or want like a family dynamic. Some of you might want kids, um and kind of might want that family, right? But I am seeing some blockages. Five of Wands is conflict. So that's why I said so who won't smoke is really funny. So for some of you, it could be this week you need to actually consult with the women in your family. Like, if like, for example, if you're a masculine, I don't know, and you want to make amends with somebody, maybe you got a baby mama or a child's mother or a fiance or a wife, right? And it's like we kind of in conflict right now. You know what I'm saying? It's a little resistance between us. It's a little blockage between us right now. 717 as I'm looking at the time. So yeah, it's very much giving soulmate kind of twin flame vibe. So where that applies, I do kind of see that too, where it's like the resistance comes from you, right? So for some of you, where it's like you know that you probably need to change how you do stuff or change how you go about something. If you're having a hard time getting outside your comfort zone, I feel like you need to talk to the women in your family. Okay. So let me kind of reiterate my example, right? Maybe you're a masculine, um, and you trying to make things right with somebody, or you're trying to find the right one. You know what I mean? But like I said, maybe every time you approach a woman, they think you being a player. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a player. I just crush a lot. You know what I'm saying? Um, or maybe there is someone specific you want to talk to, right? Knight of Swords reversed, but you too in your comfort zone to actually get outside your comfort zone and say something. This could be because of anxiety. This could be because, again, you don't want no smoke. Okay, just like Nardo Wick said, who won't smoke with us? Okay, who won't smoke with us? What the fuck is that? That's how I shit on bitches. That's how I step on bitches. That's how I shit on these niggas. What the fuck is that? Right? So it could be that where it's like, you know, we have blockages. Me and somebody got blockages, right? But I'm scared to get outside my comfort zone and say something because I don't want no smoke. Hands up, don't shoot. Okay, I don't want no smoke with nobody. Okay, I don't want no smoke with nobody. But I feel like, again, where that applies, you could be wanting to close up a cycle, right? You might be wanting to make amends with somebody. You might be wanting to, you know, have your family back or start that family or apologize to that family member, right? But you might not really know how to do it this week, because you a little too cozy in your comfort zone. You rather just kind of sit here and do nothing instead of actually just do what you gotta do. And again, I do feel like where that applies, talk to your family. My uncles talk to me all the time. Listen, my deadbeat ass daddy, when he come around, still be like, oh, I gotta let you meet Keisha. No, you don't. I don't want to meet these people. I'm not here to help you with your whole problems, sir. Are you crazy? You know? But for my partners and my homeboys and for my uncles, I don't mind, but I do put a limit to that shit. But they don't mind calling me because they know that I'm trusted and I'm trustworthy as a woman. Where it's like, hey, so let me I'm kind of in a doghouse, just a little bit. You know what I'm saying, with my lady. I don't really know. She be tripping on me about stuff. I don't really understand what she be tripping about. But I don't want to fight no more. Like, what should I do? You know what I mean? So I feel like for some of you as masculines, you might need to do that. Whereas like you might need to talk with some of the women in your family, your sister, your cousins, your mother, your grandmother, your aunts, right? And to really talk to them and say, look, I'm trying to get outside my comfort zone so I can stop arguing with my lady. Okay. Okay, what's Love by Fat Joe, Ja Rule, and Ashanti is playing right now. So it's definitely giving in the love department this week. Some of y'all could be trying to find some versatility to how to get around something. I keep hearing the path of least resistance, the path of the journey to least resistance. But y'all are having a really hard time. Yeah, ain't that what he said? What's love? Got to do. Ain't that what y'all said? So it's kind of giving it where it's like y'all might want to switch up how you do something, especially in the romance department. You're gonna have to consult with the women in your family to do it though, because trying to figure this out by yourself, it just gives you a lot of anxiety for whoever this is, and then it leaves you feeling defeated before you even start. The Five of Wands is here, but the Knight of Swords is reversed. So this made me feel like you already be so boggled down by anxiety and defeat and fear that you ain't even started yet because you still boggled down by defeat and fear. Talk to your family, whoever this is. If that resonates for you, talk to your family. Call your mother, call your sister, talk to them about what's going on in your love life, talk to them about how you feel about love, and let them give you some pointers on where to start to diversify. Even if you don't have anybody specific in your life, and you looking for somebody and you like, oh girl, but I'm just so tired of these players. I'm so tired of, trying to get with women and women think that I'm players because of how I'm approaching them, or I'm tired of these players approaching me because of how they coming at me. Like, it's something about that. If you are already getting guidance from the women in your family, okay, then I do feel like get outside your comfort zone. If you're a woman, date somebody outside your comfort zone. Go this is your sign to go for somebody you probably usually wouldn't go for. Okay, if you're a masculine, this is the time to do something you really wouldn't do. Outside of that, I do feel like there's some sort of versatility as well, though, with some obstacles that could come up. This could be dealing with business, right? Just make sure that whatever competitions come up, um, don't say nothing. I'm intuitively picking that up too. So before we get out of here, I will say that some of you, this isn't about love, this isn't about romance or anything. This is about just when you find resistance, switch your style up. It's as simple as that, right? Maybe you're a content creator, maybe you do music, maybe you model, right? But when you start to find resistance in one area, it's because it's time to switch some shit up to another area. When you start finding blockages and resistance and start finding funny shit at your job, it's because it's time to get another job. When you find blockages and resistance in your love life or in your family life, it's because it's time for you to do something different, shake up some different things, get another boyfriend, move, get another place, put some distance between you and a family member or something like that. But when you meet blockages and when you hit blockages, pivot. Okay, I'm getting mutable energy very heavy. So Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo, Pisces. This also could be indicative of the Gemini Mars that just went direct not long ago, because I did start by saying that, so it's kind of giving it too. Whereas like Mars has been asking us, where have we been channeling our energy? How have we been channeling that energy? The whole time it's in retrograde, we had to reanalyze and rethink where we was placing energy, how we was using our energy with Mars, right? And how are we channeling that drive and that passion and that ambition the right way? Now that it's direct and it's not in retrograde no more, this is the time to really start pivoting. When you find that you in one lane and you feel like the resources of this lane is kind of, you're getting some resistance, some pushback, some drawback, things aren't flowing easily, it's because it's time to jump ship into something else. Okay, pivot. That's what that versatility is for. And for the others of you, this versatility card is asking for you. You need to ask versatility either to how you're approaching love, or ask some versatility to who you're talking to and who you're dating. Okay, thank you again so much. I am out of here. I have other things to do. Definitely hope that you subscribe. Leave some comments and some likes if this resonated. Definitely join our family. Drop down below in the description box, book a reading if you want to. I do personal readings, and join our other things, other platforms, and our Patreon. Our family is growing. And yeah, bye. I'll see you for people later.